Emotions arise when trading because money is at stake. Money represents survival. Our brain prioritizes survival over happiness, and when money is threatened, the brain enters survival mode. In trading, survival mode can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors such as cutting profits too soon, letting losses run too long, overtrading, and seeking certainty. In order to stop self-sabotage, use the following methods. Awareness. Recognize when you are in survival mode. Acceptance. Don't judge yourself when you are in one survival mode. Action. Reframe the situation and calm your brain down. How to calm your brain down? Use logic. Counter irrational thoughts. Plan for the worst case scenario, but don't live in it. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Take breaks and refresh your mind. Self-sabotage is normal, but it can become a problem when it becomes a pattern. Practice this method over and over. It takes time, takes patience, but it comes easier and easier during time. Hey there, Tom here from FIBONACCI'S.com. Here with the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. SPY on the daily, another day, another doji, another indecision in the market. Looks like the SPY is waiting for AMD, Apple, Amazon's earnings, and until then, we will continue moving sideways. It looks like we are going up. Slowly grinding above this white trend line, and even Thursday's big red candle almost disappeared because we are 357.80 and the high of this one was 457.80, sorry, and the high of this candle was 459.50. So one candle, big as it can be, it doesn't matter. It does not change the overall sentiment. The overall sentiment, SPY is an uptrend, but in the past 10, 11 sessions, SPY is basically moving sideways. Big move is coming. Always prepare for both sides because no one knows what will happen next. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. How much am I willing to lose on each and every trade? Once I have this amount in my head, once I can comprehend this amount of loss, I will become a better trader because I am prepared for the worst case scenario. QQQ holding above the 383. Let's see continuation towards 388. And then up and above, we are heading towards this white trend line together with this 395. But of course, still early. Let's see where Qs will take us and how the Qs will react after AMD, Apple, and Amazon. IWM for now, strongest of them all. As we can see in the past 2 weeks, IWM between the 194 and the 198, and today bulls of IWM said we are here, we had enough of this sideways move, we want to go towards this white trend line to the upside together with the 202. If we look left, this white trend line goes all the way back to April. Since then held the higher highs. Let's see continuation towards this white trend line. Dow Jones, same as the rest, moving sideways, 352 to the downside, 356, 357 to the upside is the resistance. Nothing much until we will get a real move. Retracement below the 352, long continuation, in my opinion, only above 358, a weekly close above 358, and then this red trend line will become the next resistance because, as we can see, it was resistance for the higher highs. Bitcoin, white trend line. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you know this white trend line, and we said that once 29,600 will break to the downside, this white trend line will become as support. Ethereum, nothing much to say. Grinding down, 1815 needs to hold, otherwise 1760, 1690, and then 1620 to the downside. Ethereum, same as Bitcoin, looking very weak. Crude oil, if you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you know this uptrend channel, and until proven otherwise, crude is inside this channel, uptrend, until proven otherwise. All we have to do is look left and really understand the in-depth relationship between candlesticks, aka pure price action, and trend lines. If you want to take your trading journey to the highest level, become your own indicator, stop following others, have your own set of rules on the technical side and on the mental side, customize set of rules that works for you. Check the links in the description below. We have the one-on-one live mentorship program or the pre-recorded, same program, pre-recorded, 6 hours, 49 lessons. My promise to you, by the end of both programs, you choose one, no need both, of course. You will gain lifetime access, support, guidance, all Discord channels until you will say to yourself, and you will say to yourself, I don't need anyone else. I can do it by myself. Check the links in the description below. Welcome to join Fibonacci-Traders family. Apple grinding up towards the 200s once again. This white trend line. Let's see where Apple will take us before and after the earnings. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Where Apple or Amazon the same day will go? Amazon 133 now is holding. Let's see continuation towards 137, maybe before earnings, because after earnings anything can happen. Meta price action is getting tighter and tighter. 318 together with this trend line needs to hold, otherwise we are heading towards this gap at the 302. Long continuation towards this white trend line together with the 337. Google, nothing much. Doji struggling 4 consecutive days, struggling with this white trend line. If bulls of Google will give up, we have a gap to the downside at the 123. Anything can happen. Always prepare for both sides. And what we need to do is follow price, use levels and trend lines as our guide for future price action. Microsoft 337 holding as resistance, 328 to the downside is the support, breaking down and under. We are heading towards 316 gap. We are doing it a little bit fast because, as you can see, nothing much on most of the big names, Tesla including. 253 to the downside, 273 to the upside, short below, long above. We have a gap to the downside and a gap to the upside. More than 80% of all gaps will get filled. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Which gap will get filled first? 290, 233. Netflix, as opposed for most of the names, Netflix looking very good. Now 440. Let's see continuation above 446. A weekly close above 446, and in my opinion 470 gap will get filled very fast. Nvidia, we can all see that Nvidia is doing nothing basically. 463 to the downside is the support, together with this green trend line. This green trend line is holding very nice the higher lows since June. Let's see continuation towards 481. Above 481 we are heading towards 406. Nvidia, after this bull run, crazy bull run, some kind of a consolidation, sideways move, even if it will take few weeks or so, perfectly fine. AMD earnings coming up tomorrow after the bell. trend lines are the true support. Now resistance for price action. Bad reaction where AMD might be heading. With bad reaction, in my opinion, 96. Good reaction, if AMD will say enough times AI, 122 and maybe back to 132. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit a like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, stay safe.